Hey folks, this is Jake Davis and on the fly review for you. And today I'm talking about Wolf, not the 1990s Jack Nicholson pretentious horror werewolf movie that really sucked, but the shitty, pretentious pseudo melodrama, I guess, from last Friday. This movie is directed by Nathalie Biancheri, and it stars George McKay, Lily Rose Depp, and Patty Considine. The whole concept of this movie is in a mental facility for minors who all believe themselves to be animals of some under otherkind or whatever the hell it is. I won't even get into the whole ridiculousness of all that. All these young people are put into this facility where they're with this doctor who's basically just doing his Mengele experiments, using these kids who've been abandoned to the wayside by their families and by society to study and torment them any way he sees fit. Uh, um, it's shit. This is utter shit. I mean, you could argue that it is a study of how the mentally ill are left vulnerable and abused by the completely unchecked and completely unaccountable doctors and providers of these facilities. But that story's already been told in a great movie, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Masterful film. A legendary film. So like people don't know about this movie. There was a TV sequel thing done to it like last year. You could also say the film is trying to tell the story of how outcasts just looking for love and acceptance in an intolerant world with this underlying subplot of animal kinsmanship and humanity's animalistic nature. Well, that's already been done with The Lobster. This movie was completely uninteresting and completely unoriginal. It was a painfully dull motion picture. This movie needed levity. It needed some quirk. It needed charismatic actors. And it needed a director who knew at least how to direct traffic, much less a motion picture. There's one scene in this film that kind of like a guy's... He's trying to convince the girl that she's not a parrot, so he's threatening her, if you are a parrot, I'm going to throw it out this window and see if you can fly. So can you fly or not? If you're a parrot, jump out the window and fly. If you're not, if you're a girl, just get the fuck down and admit you're a girl. The movie portrays this as a madman moment, but he's fucking right. And by the way, how is this any worse than when Morgan Freeman threatened to throw a 12-year-old off the roof of a school to get him to quit drugs? And lean on me. It's just it's a bad movie. It's a really, really bad movie. It is obnoxious. It's painful. It is long. 100 of the longest minutes you'll ever spend in your life. And I don't want to be grotesque, and I'll try to avoid spoilers here, but the underage couple who eventually have sexual relations in this motion picture, who are both perceive themselves as these feral creatures when they finally show their love for one another, it's an old-fashioned. Now, unfortunately, you can't be my age without coming across at one point in your life two dogs fucking. But I'm pretty sure I never saw a couple of mutts going moonlight on each other. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't want to know for sure. This was just a mess of a movie. Maybe the worst movie of the year. I've shit on the film In the Heights a lot this year. And for good reason. I thought it was a terrible film. But music is subjective. And at least it was colorful and enthusiastic. Ultimately, it comes down to its real problem is it's very long, the songs suck, and every scene is the same. This 100 minutes, and I was never, not once, for a second, in danger of giving the shred of a shit about a single one of these characters. Grade A turkey. I'm Jake Davis, and I'll catch you on the fly.